Greetings fellow ukuleleans, Jeff Weinberger coming at you here with a new tutorial. I'd like to continue our series on those 70s chords, and this is a very cool 70s song called It Don't Come Easy by Ringo Starr. It was 1971, largely had a lot to do with George Harrison. He produced it, played guitar on it, quite possibly wrote it, but it has Harrison all over it, you can tell. Ringo's first single after the Beatles broke up. This is 1971 they came out with this. Started recording it in 70, but it came out on the radio in 71. I remember hearing it as a kid, and it reached number 4 on the charts, on the US and the UK singles charts, so it's a pretty big hit for Ringo. He had some after that, but this is one of my favorites. I love this song. And it's got very easy chords. There's nothing really crazy in this song. That riff is probably the hardest thing about it. And then there's a certain rhythm at the end of the choruses that maybe you'll find a little bit challenging. But all in all, this is going to be a good song for those of you that don't necessarily consider yourself advanced players. This is very accessible. Here's the chords you're dealing with. A D chord. And I'm referring to the intro, by the way. An A minor chord. A C chord, a G chord, and it basically goes back to D. So that covers the intro, no problem. The verse is even easier. You omit the G chord for the verse, and you just do 4 beats of D, 4 beats of A minor, 4 beats of C, and 4 beats of D. That part happens twice. And then you get into the chorus part, which is going to be an F chord for 2 measures, 8 beats. A G chord. And you're going to have that F chord again, and then an A chord, which has a slightly more complicated rhythm on it that we'll talk about, a build-up or crescendo. We'll get into all of that. Okay, so there's the chords. That was not too long to tell you what chords are in the song, but we're going to have to talk about the strums and how long per chord. So let's get into that. In the intro, you could use a strum like this. Down, up, down, up, up, down. Down, up, down, up, up, down. Most of you ukulele players are familiar with that as the calypso strum or the island strum. It's extremely familiar. I'll play it for you. Here we go. Familiar chords, familiar strum, it's all good. But that's the intro, and the intro, of course, is that. I'm not showing you that in this video. If you do want that, however, if you want to learn how to play that intro on a low G ukulele, or you could probably play it on a high G or a baritone too, just give me a shout down below in the comment section, and I'll write up a tab for you and just send it off to you. No charge. I'll write all of this out, by the way, for no charge, and link to it down below on my Patreon. You can click on that. It'll take you to Patreon, and you can absolutely free download anything you need to learn this song. No charge. All right, so you got all of that for the intro, and then you got the verse. So we're going to be doing that island strum on the verse. Again, that was down, up, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up, down on a D chord, on an A minor chord, on a C chord, and on a D chord. Easy as pie, no problem. And then you got your chorus. You're going to have 2 measures of F with a different strum, though. Here we have a different strum for our chorus. This goes down, up, chuck, up, down, chuck, up, down, up. Now, the A chord.